Yeah, I want to show some love, give some support to my boy Devin, founder of You Talk Nation. Continuous success, brother. And all I got to say is, it ain't no me without you, baby.
Ain't no me without you, baby.
It ain't no me without you, baby.
Yeah, you talk, it's the people show. Look, you talk, let the people know. Look, yeah. This is hurricane season. Only legends come up out there, you like Chris and Teigen. Name a letter better, W, that's what we preaching. Hurricanes force winds whenever we breezing. Got rings for a reason. Look, we treat a gator like the swamp people, and Seminoles like the block people. And for my dogs, I will drive people. Just being frank, I got they flank like a cornerback. And I ain't even much a Florida cat, but hurricanes, I know more of that than most. Cause I seen them turn our houses into boats. That's that real talk, baby. I hope you was taking notes. That's that real talk, baby. Yellow Nation, coast to coast. It's that Utah. Yeah.
It's You Talk, baby.
Yeah.
It's You Talk, baby.
#1 podcast.
Yo. You talk family. What go on? This your boy D, and I got my guy, Mr. Larry Frank Jr. with me in the building tonight. And Frank it all. Tell him, man, somebody bite Frankie. Frank, tell him somebody bite tonight, man.
Look, listen here. I thought starting off the season 1-0 was going to be a pleasant surprise, but boy, let me tell you something. I can't tell y'all about James St. Patrick coming back, but we got somebody else who done came back. I know y'all been looking for him, so guess what? It ain't Ghost, but we got the next best thing.
Hey, that's what's up, y'all. Hey, so, look, man, y'all know how we start off every show. Let's get into it, Frankie dog. It ain't no us. Without you, baby.
Yes, sir.
K Nation, what's going on, man? Shout out to the #1 producer in the world, the man himself, Mr. King Judge.
JJ Production in the building.
Hey, that's our super producer, man. That's our guy, man, Mr. King Judge. James Freeman, what it do? I see everybody in the chat, man. Cuban Kane, Josh Ayers, B Hawk, Man on a Mission, Benny Barrett, JB. What's going on, man? Just Chase in the building. Hey, man, Josh Ayers say your voice is low, Frank. He say, come up. Gotcha, man. Hey, man, y'all was telling me that I was hot last week. My mic was loud. Give me a thumbs up, man. How do we sound, man? How do I sound? Because my boy 850 told me I was killing y'all ears last week. Are we good? Hey, what's up, Daryl Drake? That's our guy in the building.
All right, how I'm coming through.
We good, y'all? James Freeman in the building. Jeffrey O'Neill. What that sound? Joseph Bernard told JB say we good. Okay. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you, fellas. We appreciate everybody. Thank you guys very much. Okay, let's get started, man. So I want to tell everybody, man, before we bring our brother that's been hiding you guys for the last. Larry Frank, it's been a minute, man, Larry Frank. Tell them how surprised we were, Larry Frank. We got the doggone call, man, that you on mute, Frank. If you can hear me, you on mute. You on mute.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Is it any better?
Okay.
Is it any better?
Yeah, I think you in there.
Because I tried to switch. I tried to switch ports just now. I think that's why it put me on mute.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, you Gucci now. You good.
I'm
hey,
good.
Man.
Okay.
Tell them how excited we were when we got the phone call with our brother that's gonna be joining us again. I was trying to ask you that, but your mic went out, man. So talk to him and tell them how excited we were to get our guy back.
Oh man, bro. When I logged on, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
he back there shaking his head.
I just got on, and when we got into the studio in the green room or whatever, I'm like, yo, man, where you been at? You know what I'm saying, man? I felt like I should have brought a gift or something like that, man. We bringing you back, man. It's been a minute, you know. So yeah, man, it's hey, but we glad to have them back, man. That's our people, you know.
That's what's up, man. I want you guys to take a look. Hey, Jeffrey O'Neill, man, like always, man. Appreciate you, brother, for the dono, man. Thank you, man.
Thanks, bro.
Day one, man. J.O., man. Listen, I want you guys to take a look at this, man. It's going to be the weekend of November the 11th, the Hurricane Bash. But I talked to a Hall of Famer yesterday, man. I talked to one of our Hall of Famer. He got a gold jacket, man. Larry, he got a gold jacket. I'm talking about the man, no other than him, Phil. Mr. Edgerrin James, you guys. We're going to have the official takeover at the Georgia Tech game. When you guys get into town, I want you to come to this address, to Edgerrin James shop, the Cool with an Edge. I'm going to be over there, man. Frankie Dog, all us going to be over there. I can't say the guest yet because I almost called today. I'm trying to make a surprise.
Yeah.
He's going to be there. He's going to be there. And, man, we're gonna shop, man. We're going to do our thing. So we asking all of you guys. And after that, we going to the bash, man. So EJ shop, man, is on the is in Atlanta. We're going to go down there and hang out, man. I think I'm going to get there maybe around 10 or 11 when the store open. Get down there, man, and that's where we're going to tailgate. We're going to hang out at the store, man, and then we're going to all head out to the bash, man, later on that night. So that's the address. I'll flash it. I'll keep on flashing it through the show so you guys will know. But I talked to him yesterday. I told him we coming to take over. He said, y'all come on. The Hall of Famer, the man himself, Larry Frank. He said, come on, Larry Frank. He said, we're going to be there all day. So I told him we're going to be there. I'm bringing everybody. Kane Nation, the Utah family, we're going to be there, man. So we're going to be hanging out with Edge, you guys, man. When you guys come to the city for the Hurricane Bash, the Miami versus Georgia Tech game, they go to address right there, put it down. I'll flash it through the show. So without any further ado, Larry Frank, I think it's about that time, Frank. And all, shout out to Latrell started by you, man. Hey, Sharon Lewis, thank you for the dono, man. Appreciate you, cuz. Love you. Without any further ado, let's welcome the man himself, the man himself to the show. Our brother, the one and only Mr. George Diaz is in the building. You call family, can I get some noise, man? He's back. You've been asking for him. You've been asking about it.
We're not worthy.
He's back. Can I give it to him, Larry Frank?
Oh my gosh!
He's back. He's back, family. He's back.
What up, you fan? You talk. What up, baby?
That's what it do, man. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on? How you been, brother? What's good?
I've been good. Working hard. Like I called in Friday late. Been coaching football, so it's been hard for me, but try to get on Fridays and Mondays, man. Mondays are 100%, and Friday after football practice, if I can get here before 9, I try to get on with you guys.
That's what's up. Well, we appreciate you coming on tonight, man. It's been a while, man. We ain't seeing you, man. We happy to see you. I know the chat happy to see you. They've been asking about you. He's in the building. Hey, Josh, look at Josh. They go, Josh. They go, your boy.
Oh, man. A lot of these kids didn't walk out in Oregon, man. They trusted that coach, but they didn't look good in Georgia, I'll tell you that.
At all.
Not at all. Look here, man. Let's get into it tonight, you guys. Of course, we're 1-0 with a 70-13 victory over BCC. Oh, and yeah, before I forget, man, we spoke to E. Gray. I talked to E. Gray today, man. Shout out to E. Gray, man. What's going on, man? Hashtag just saying. What it do, boy? What's going on, man? Like I say, E. Gray's been to start by doing his predictions, man, with the NFL. Larry Frank, I told him he better make sure he picked the Raiders in the AFC West because his Falcons weren't going to be worth a damn this year. So he might as well come on over there with the Raiders. So, I mean, I'm just saying, Frankie.
Well, I hollered at him. He gave me a call Saturday after the game, and next time I talk to him, I'm gonna be a little bit. I'm gonna step back and be like, "Yo, bro, you ain't gotta pick the Steelers, though. You ain't gotta pick the Steelers, dude, because that's all I'm gonna say."
So let's go around, man. Let's give our good, bad, and ugly, man. Y'all know how we do it. It's been a while, guys. It's gonna be the 2 and 3 shows a week sometimes, and that's what we finna get back into. So since the guy is back, we're gonna start and we're gonna let him start it off. The man that's there at practice. He sees everything. Y'all been asking for him, Mr. George Diaz. Just give us an oversight on what you saw and what's your thoughts on how we looked this past Saturday. Miss Stoudemire, thank you so much, sweetie. Love you.
Thank you for that donut, chicken. Man, I was okay with it. I called 70 and they put up 70, so very happy to see them do that. Our offense play calling was very, very vanilla, and they still put up 63 because 7 came on the INT from Gilbert. So what did we put up? 586 total yards, 305 on the ground. So that to me that was very impressive, and that's with your 2 backup running backs because Jalen didn't play. He's dealing with that hamstring, which I believe he's going to get some play this weekend. Him and Zion Nelson, and maybe even Logan plays this weekend too. So that's something to look forward to this weekend. Bad. Spoke about this. Number 8. Number 8 on that defense. I don't know what he was doing in the game. I don't know if
Oh my gosh!
I don't know if we were just because it was Bethune-Cookman. Maybe we were just letting him play and be like, "Hey, this is your last try before they finally bench him for good or something." But man, I don't want to see DJ Ivy anymore on the field, dude. That guy's bad, man. He's just bad. I'm surprised he didn't hit the transfer portal, but it's ugly. It's ugly to see him out there. So, special team was great, all around great.
Yeah.
You had Andy. What do you do? 10 kickoffs with hitting out of putting it back in the end zone, no returns, 9 or 10 of those. Keyshawn Smith was running wild. So overall, it was a good game. I think not sure what everyone expected to see. It was Bethune-Cookman. Glad we finally didn't play up to, sort of our up high. Didn't play down to their level, which is normally what's been happening the last couple of years. We played down to the level of their opponent. So that was something good to see.
Come on, Larry Frank, talk to me.
Well, I got a few notes here that I took. So to piggyback off of what George said, man, the offense, I agree. They didn't show much of nothing. No need to show much of nothing. Basically, the fact that you can have such dominance on the ground with the running game. And granted, it was Bethune. Granted, it wasn't a top-notch, FBS opponent, Power 5 opponent. But as we said last week, we just wanted to see the approach. We wanted to see just a difference. We wanted to see how this coaching staff approached live action. We also wanted to see how the players approached under the new regime. And I thought, given the situation, play calling was pretty good, to say that it was a lot scaled back. A lot of people had an issue with the lack of passing, but here's the thing you got to understand. There's no need for TVD to really, and Gaddis and everybody to open up that passing playbook because we got the speed. That's going to happen. We're going to take the top off of the defense soon enough. They're going to open it up a little bit more this week versus Southern Miss, and then they're going to go wide open versus A&M. But particularly one thing that I liked, that I was impressed with, was the offensive line. 0 sacks given up. Very much physical. They didn't look as winded as they did in years past. They looked dominant in run blocking, and they were having fun. This is something we haven't seen from this unit in a long time. And Campbell looked great. Campbell looked very well, So, listen, when Zion comes back, man, you can take Campbell off the left side and go put him on the right side and let Zion take his natural position back on the left side, So I was very happy about that from the offensive side. Special teams, once again, as George said, man, special teams was on fire. Keyshawn, I don't know if Devin Hester gave him a pep talk or something, but dude was had an out-of-body experience. But I think one of the things that, he got all of the burn that we don't tend to realize is look at the personnel that they have on special teams, man. You got X was down there throwing blocks ahead of him like crazy, and you got Chase Smith down there. You got more speed, you got more physicality on special teams.
Athleticism.
So I think athleticism, something, and that's personnel, that's coaching. Coaching saw the best people to put down there. So I think in the long run, that puts us in a better position as far as getting good field position, because now you're not going to have guys just kind of wandering around, trying to get beyond the 20. I think you're going to get to at least the 30, 35-yard line minimum with ease every time if they continue playing like that. Now the ugly. DJ Ivy. I mean,
Mm.
nice kid, nice guy. I mean, hey, for some strange reason, he looks the part in practice from what I'm seeing everybody says, but there's a disconnect between practice and game time. It's just not happening. And Flag, the linebacker, let's be honest. I mean, Flag has gotten a little bit better with his north-south approach, but his lateral movements are not there. My personal opinion, real quick, is I think that they're probably just trying to get Flag some meaningful game experience. I think they're going to go with Caleb. I think Caleb is going to get that spot because Caleb was your leading tackler at the end of the day. So I'm thinking Flag is just right now. They're just letting him get his burn right now for depth, stuff and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, that's just my quick take on everything that we saw.
Most definitely. And real quick with mine, the good offensive line, like you guys said, definitely Xavier Restrepo. The guy he catches the ball with just like aggression. Like he's looking to catch the ball and go yak right after he get the ball and go upfield. I just love that about him. Offensive line, I'm talking about, they were actually pulling. They were pancaking dudes, man. Like,
Yes.
for real. George, I seen the play that you was talking about. What was the kid? Jalen Rivers. I seen the exact play what you was talking about, and I was like, man, like finally, like we playing with even Ja'Kai Clark looked good. He got hurt, but I think he's okay.
He's
Yeah,
good.
he's okay. Stinger.
He's good.
Same thing with Leonard, with LT. Same thing.
LT,
Just a stinger.
he good.
Yeah.
And on the defensive side of the ball, I talked to both of you guys. I like Mesidor at defensive tackle. I thought the tackles got pushed. Defensive ends didn't look that good to me. I don't know, man. For some reason, I'm looking for Jabari Harvey to make a push, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it on neither ends. What's the young kid, Najee Kelly? They all look young right now. I think they'll get better as the season goes on, but right now, the defensive ends, I want to see a little bit more out of them next week. I would say probably maybe at linebacker. You guys know how I stand on that. Still the same. I haven't seen – you've seen guys that flashed on Saturday. You've seen Cam Kitchens. They just popped out. Mesidor popped on you on tape. But linebacker still, I think that we got to do something about that position, and we got to address that. That's a need. So we'll see how the season progresses and see how it goes. But those are my good. Those are my bads. And, let's move on, man. What are you looking to see this week out of the opponent Southern Miss? What do you guys want to see?
Well, from what I'm seeing, Frank Gore Jr. is their offense. Everything runs through him. He was running like a madman this past weekend. So, kind of credit to what Coach Hayes always says, man. Let's get all these hats defensively to the ball. Wherever he is, where the ball is, let's corral him, get to him. Let's just stifle him, man. Don't give him an opportunity to do anything. One thing that does concern me, I don't know about their quarterback, but the Bethune quarterback is a former 4-star. He's a transfer, and you saw his mobility. And, back to what you were saying about the ends are going to really have to get it together, because if they get in the game doing the same stuff that they did over the weekend against a more speedy, elusive, versatile type of quarterback, that's going to be a problem. Just the mobility, he was able to roll out of the pocket and get some big yardage. And one of the other concerns I had, obviously, more than just Ivy, but even Stevenson, you can't put the fastest receiver on Stevenson. Stevenson can cover, and he can, provide that open field tackle. But Stevenson can't cover the fastest receiver. Now, when he got beat, he was able to, recover and make that tackle, but he still gave up like 30, 40 yards on that pass. So going into this week, man, it's just the personnel changes and making sure you got the right people at the right positions. And listen, they might have been giving, Ivy an evaluation to see if he can handle that corner spot. I think they got their answer. I was impressed with the fact that Blades got a lot of burn at the safety position.
Yeah,
I think that's going to come into play. I think you have a good 2-deep rotation between Williams, Kitchens, Blades, and Avante. So you will always have some physicality in the middle. But they're going to have to figure out what they're going to do at the corner spot, because You know, that's the main concern because A&M, when we get to them eventually, they're going to air it out. But with Southern Miss, the main key is, man, stop Gore with our defense and offensively, man. You know, let's just do what we did, continue what we did last week. I mean, we should get Rooster back. Let Rooster get some carries, let him chunk some yards up, continue with that and Parrish. And if we can get up big, let the walk-ons get back in, get some more action. And let's open up the passing. You know, shouts out to X, man. X looked like a faster version of Barrios, like a more like if I wouldn't have known any better, I'd have thought Braxton was back. That's how he looked. You know, so yeah, let's just open it up a little bit more and clamp down on defense.
Talk to me, George.
Yeah, I agree with what Larry Frank said. I just want to see physicality and discipline. And I'm gonna say something real quick for all our fans that criticize Mario for chewing out Cam for that 15-yard penalty for slamming the ball. It's called discipline.
That's right.
All right.
Preach.
I understand he spiked the ball. Maybe it was the referee was flag happy because if you go back to the replay, he's basically reaching for a flag before he even slammed, you know. So, but either way, discipline. He does that in a big game. It might hurt us. You know, it was Bethune-Cookman. We didn't really feel it or whatever, but somewhere down the line, you do it and it could cost you a game. So it's called discipline. And for anyone who criticized that, you're wrong. And just let the coaching staff do what they're doing.
Amen.
But yeah, man, I want to see tackling this weekend. They're going to run the ball a lot, so we can't miss tackles. Yes. And I'm fine with the offensive side of the ball. I don't see him opening up the playbook too much again either. They're going to save all that for Texas A&M.
Right.
So physical defense is all I want to see.
That's what's up. You talk family, man. We want to hear from you guys. I'm about to put the number up, man. If you guys want to call in, give your take. Come on and call up, man. Ask your questions in the chat, man. I'll put them up.
Piggyback off of what Larry Frank said about 0 sacks. Piggyback off that, that's 3 games in a row leading back to last year where we don't give up a sack. So hopefully we keep building off that.
Getting
aggressively. And like Frank said, the offensive line, they look good. They look good, man. All of the guys. I mean, it wasn't a disappointment across the line. All of them look good.
So the play that Devin was talking about, Larry, I don't know if you saw it. I'm gonna play back the tape and record it, and I'll send it to you guys. But Jalen Rivers literally picked up this dude off his 2 feet ground and just his ass over the goal line. Literally picked up his 2 feet off the ground and just body slammed his ass right to the goal line. And another guy
call it, fellas.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Utah.
How you doing, family?
Caller, state your name and where you're calling from.
This is Taz Haitian Kane.
There you go. There you go, man. Finally, man, we got time. Hold on, Cam. We got to give you a hand, man. We've been waiting on you to call. We see you in the chat all the time, man. Taz on the phone, y'all. Shout out to Taz, man.
Welcome.
Taz, what's up, brother? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, family. I don't know what Coach Cristobal told those young men before the game started. At the Canes Walk, all of them had that 300 face look. Strictly business. No smiling. People yelling out their name, everybody was dead on focus, looking straight. I was like, whoa, this is a different vibe. I'm right there with JD. He's one of the fans screaming out, play his name like JD. They ain't listening to us. D-Cole, another fan. I'm like, they're not listening to us. They're like, it's a new era, Taz. It's a new Mario. Strictly business.
Yep, that era where all those kids will walk over and say hi and hug everybody and have a 30-second conversation with everybody out there before walking in, that it's over, man. And even after the game, I was in the family section, and after the game, normally they're so used to coming over and chit-chatting with us. And now, the minute they tried to walk over, they had Mr. Juicy, our strength coach, come over and start screaming and say, get your asses back in that locker room. And they didn't let nobody come over, man. Different football mentality in that school now, you know. Ain't no more. Listen, you have fun on the football field. Beating somebody's fun. Don't worry about it, the rest of that. So keep on. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, it was after the game. That's when he felt his family. They was cool down, back to normal. But prior to that, Stone Cold, excuse the language, Stone Cold face killer. It was like he was out there killing people.
Hey, Taz, give us your good, bad, and ugly, man. Talk to us.
Oh, good thing for me. No drop balls from the right receivers.
Come on.
Bad thing, I think it was third down. I think 30 and 23, giving up big plays. Besides that, everything was good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Good take. You got anything else for us, Taz?
I'm good, family. I'm going to sit back and watch this show.
Hey, man, we appreciate you calling in, man. Don't be no strangers.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, never that.
All right, man. All right, we'll talk to you, Taz.
All right, family.
Later. It's You Talk. Call us, state your name and where you calling from.
What's up, brothers? This is Daryl Draper, man, from Camden, South Carolina.
D. Drake. We got to give D. Drake a hand, too. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, brothers, man. It's been a while since I've been able to call in because I've been a little occupied on Fridays, I got to get out there a little bit in the streets a little bit, man. I'm missing y'all on Fridays a little bit. So,
yes, sir.
Here's what some of my thoughts on the game. For one, we look like a better team overall, regardless of the opponent. We look like a more disciplined team. A lot of these little hiccups and penalties and offsides and false starts and, just personal foul penalties and just all of this other crazy stuff, man, that stuff is out the window. We played as close to a clean game as I've seen a Miami team play in a long time.
Come on.
And to me, that's a direct reflection on coaching. Like we can see that our guys are finally going to be coached up. And these guys are finally going to learn to be young men and not boys, because they got men coaching them. And the thing about it was like, I hear a lot of people dogging out Corey Flagg all the time. But let me let people step back and think about something for a minute. When we had the last coaching regime, we had Manny Diaz and his band of clowns coaching these kids. We didn't have a respectable linebacker coach. We didn't have a respectable coordinator. We didn't have a respectable head coach. Now we got a respectable head coach, a respectable defensive coordinator that's been coordinated defenses on the highest level for I don't know how many years, and we got one of the best linebacker coaches in the country, right? So if them guys roll Corey Flagg out there, and they say the things that they say about Corey Flagg, then we got no choice but to roll with it. If they had somebody better than Corey Flagg, they'd be playing on him. People don't realize this. These guys not rolling out. They still just said that Corey Flagg is my quarterback on the defense. He gets everybody lined up in the right position. Him and my boy Cam. That's my favorite player on the team, Cam Kitchens. I love that kid. But anyway, he's the other one. But coaches want to put players on the field they can trust. And we thought it was all just Diaz and them clowns, just trying to sabotage the program or something like that. But we got real coaches now. They're putting the same guy front and center. That ought to tell our fan base something. We need to trust these coaches. If they put Corey Flagg out there, they see him more than we do. They know who's making the plays and who's not making the plays because they know the assignments we don't. All we want to say is just fashionable to jump on the kid. No, he's not the fastest. He's not the most athletic. He's not the biggest. But he knows what to do, and he knows what everybody else is supposed to do. And he's making plays. They just named this kid, him and Methodor, like the defensive players of the game. Do you think they just naming that for form and fashion? Mario and them guys, they not built like that. They're not playing games. So if they say Corey Flagg is going to be our starter, or if he's going to get more snaps than anybody, I don't care who starts with. To me, what tells the tale is who gets the most snaps. Whoever gets the most snaps to me is the one that the coaches feel like they can trust and they know where to be and how to get other people in the right position. So that's Corey Flagg. If we had somebody better than Corey Flagg, those other guys got burned too. Did any of them look that much better than Flagg? Because they all made mistakes too. And I just feel like as a fan base, we need to stop jumping on dogging these kids. Now, Rump, he's been given chance after chance after chance. He's a fifth year or whatever, 6th year, whatever senior. And come game day, he's just not cutting it. That's a different story. Corey Flagg led our team in tackles last year. And I just think people are jumping on this kid for the wrong reasons. But anyway, I'm going to skip from that and just say that we have something special in Josh Gaddis. That dude is on another level. I know we only play Bethune-Cookman, but you don't get the Brawls Award by being a dummy. And that dude called a flawless game. And for those sitting out there saying that, he's too run heavy, this, and that, and the other, we need to let TVD look. We don't have any reason to let anything out because the first two opponents, we can beat playing vanilla. We don't need to show A&M anything. But when we do show them something, they're not going to know what's coming. Because I believe that's the game that he let TVD loose. Not saying that he's going to throw like 45, 50 passes, nothing like that. But down the field's going to be open. They're going to test him. They're going to let TVD loose against A&M, and him combined with our improved line play and run game, they're not going to know what hit them. I had a little bit of doubt earlier about whether we will beat A&M, but now I think we're going to beat them. We're going to beat them at their place. And that's all I have, fellas. I'll let y'all go on.
But hold on, I don't want you to get off yet because I want to respond to something you said as far as with the players. I can speak for myself. I can't speak for nobody else, and I'm going to give them an opportunity to respond too. But as far as like with the linebackers, I would say when I'm talking about any player, I'm talking about just seeing like glaring holes in the defense that could possibly be a deficiency later on, maybe in the season or in other games as well. I mean, I'm just saying as far as the linebackers, sometimes we're not accustomed to seeing the type of linebacker play that we are accustomed to seeing at the University of Miami. So I'm just saying in that position, we need to upgrade at that position. It's not that I'm killing the kids, and I'm not saying that you said that. I'm saying it just personally, but I'm just saying that that's a position of need that we have to address, and cornerback as well as far as that one side. And, we're going to call out the good and the bad. I am anyways. When they do good, I'm going to give them all the praise. And when they make a mistake, I'm going to call it out too. But it's not – I want everybody to know that I'm not killing anybody. So, we're going to talk about when it's a glaring hole on either side of the ball or with anybody. We're going to give praise when due too. So I just wanted to, clear that up. And I'm going to let – go ahead.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Because I definitely wasn't saying that you
No,
I'm just talking
sir.
about like I do think that the guys that we recruited, man, these dudes different. These dudes that we recruiting right now that we got committed at linebacker, that's what we're used to. Them the type of guys we're used to. Not true. No, we're not used to having to field somebody like Flagg. We're not used to that.
Right.
We're not used to that. But he's one of the best ones we got out there, apparently.
Yeah.
Because I trust Strong, I trust Steele, I trust Mario's judgment. Because man, me personally, I thought Keontra was gonna come through a little harder than he
Me too.
Did this year. I thought he was gonna be one of our starters.
Me too.
Yeah,
and I tell you too, D, what's up with Avery Huff? For whatever reason. Chase Smith. We don't get to see none of these. They look the part, but it's like they can't get in the game to do anything. Here's
the thing, and that's what I'm trying to get at, right? Like all of those guys we've mentioned are more athletic They're faster and bigger than Flag. But if the coach can't trust you to do what you need to do consistently, I can't play you.
Right.
I can't play you.
Right.
And that's the reason why Flag is getting more reps than them guys.
Yeah.
Because he got almost twice as many reps as the next linebacker.
He did.
Like they played several guys. He got almost twice as the next guy.
36 snaps.
And it's like, and we ask like, why is that? Like, why is Flag getting all this burn? Well, I'll tell you this: them coaches ain't dummies. not the ones we got now.
We can't make that excuse out of D.
No. Listen. Last year. Oh man, listen. I couldn't trust none of them guys. You know what I'm saying? But now, listen. I gotta go with them, man. I gotta roll with them. Now, we all know that linebacker position is not up to par.
Right.
Talent-wise. But we got guys with the athleticism. How come they just can't put it together?
Right.
They can't put it all together. Mm-hmm. So that they would have a guy less athletic than them, smaller than them, slower than them, get more reps than them. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, man.
I agree. Larry, Frank, George, you guys want to say something? We got
real quick. I'd like to address Flag again. The thing about Corey Flag that I noticed, and I noticed this in the game on Saturday, I said it earlier, his north-south and his ability to shoot the gap, I mean, he was flying back there. Now, like I said, side to side, he don't have that much speed. But you can tell the fundamentals have been taught. Stuff that he was not. Go back and look at his gameplay last season. Flag was not moving like that, at least vertically, as we saw the other day in comparison to last season. So something is definitely happening. And I agree with you. I mean, I saw where, a lot of people on social media, Ivy, I get it. But Flag, I just didn't think that a lot of that harsh criticism of Flag was fair, because I was actually impressed. He got into the backfield untouched a couple of times. Now, he did overshoot, he did overstep, he did miss. He didn't wrap up, but that's fundamentals. You can clean that up. I remember a time when Flag wasn't getting there, period. Go ahead, bro.
Exactly. And just to like compare and contrast what we're talking about with Flag versus Ivy. Ivy is the prototypical size, look, build, everything of an NFL corner.
Yes.
But he don't play. He don't play like it.
Right.
Flag is the opposite. He's slow. He's a slower linebacker. He's a shorter linebacker. He's not big, but he plays hard. That boy, he plays hard as he can play. I just do not understand it with that guy. Now that's one. I don't know. I don't know about him.
Let's be cool now. I don't want to laugh at him too much, man. You'll make me laugh, bro.
Yeah, man, because like they said, man, everybody talks about how great he's playing in practice. But then you put him in a game, and I mean, this dude looked like some of the best NFL corners.
Yeah.
He ripped up, he's 6'2", he's fast, all of that.
Yeah.
When the game starts, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
George, you want to say anything? We got Dion.
Honestly, our best two linebackers right now on campus is Corey Flag and Caleb Johnson. We didn't see too much of Caleb, but he did play, I think, 16 plays, ended up with 5 tackles, leading tackle on the defensive side of the ball. But you'll see more of him.
Right.
Wesley Padang, that kid's a monster, man. They're gonna let him in.
Oh, I love him. I love Wesley.
They're gonna see more of him this week, and then we'll see some of him in Texas A&M. And I honestly believe after the Texas A&M game is when they're gonna let him loose, and you'll see him a lot on the football field. So, but
Yeah,
right now,
good because he's got that speed that we've been grown
There you
accustomed
go.
to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
hmm
Yes. Yes,
but yeah,
sir.
I'm on board with what he says. And
So
like,
George,
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
George. So in practice, are you seeing that? Are you seeing that Flag is the top linebacker amongst the rest of those guys, like one of the top two guys? Are you seeing that in practice?
Yeah, I think if you ask around school and people who see practice on a daily basis, Corey Flagg and Caleb Johnsons are the ones that stand out the most, other than Wesley. But again, they're going to take it slow with Wesley to get in there. And what I said
Right.
when we hire Mario is he's going to play the best 11 on both sides of the ball that he thinks is going to win him the game. So if Corey
Right.
Flagg's in there, it's for a reason. They ain't just throwing him in there just to throw him in there. Is he slow in some plays?
That's all I'm
On
saying.
the wrong guy? Yeah, well, it's a learning experience. I think he's only going to get better. But definitely, if you ask around, him and Caleb Johnson right now are the best two linebackers they have, other than Wesley. But again, he's gonna get Wesley in there slowly. I expect to see more Wesley this weekend, and I expect to see him Texas A&M. And after Texas A&M is when I think they're just going to let him loose.
Good.
You can only hide that monster.
I think
You can only hide that
future
monster
star.
for so long, man. He's impressive,
Yeah.
man. He's very impressive on field.
Yeah, like he moves differently out there. Like he's moving at a different speed.
Mhm.
Like he just pops off. Yeah, he's moving at a different speed. Whether he's moving at a different speed, doing things right or doing things wrong, he's moving at a different speed out there.
Right.
I actually wrote this note down. So Pro Football Focus gave him an 88 grade. That was the second highest defensive grade on UM this weekend. And he only played in 9. He
Wow.
was only in at 9 plays. So the kid's physical.
That's what I was going to ask. How many snaps he get?
He's fast, he's physical, and the one thing about him, man, he knows how to get to that football. So,
Oh, and he'll light you up too.
okay.
He'll light you up. And I think I like about him, I haven't seen a lot of him, of course, in the college game. But when I watched his high school film, like that dude was covering people down the field, step for step. Step for step. And he'll knock your head off. Like that dude that like he's a throwback, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, y'all, I'm listening.
Somebody else I want to
can't wait
shout out.
till.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I can't wait until the A&M game when TVD is gonna announce to the world that he's that dude. Now, we already know that he done strung together some great games, but this is gonna be on a big stage against a top 10 opponent, and he's gonna carve them up. I can't wait. Gaddis got something for them boys. He got something for them.
I agree.
So
You
going
got something
back
else
to
for us, Detroit?
That's it, man. I appreciate y'all's time, man, and I'm gonna try my best to make it down there to the party.
Hey, man, get here, man, Detroit. Come on and holler at your boys, dog.
Yeah.
I'm coming, man. I'm coming.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate your support too, man. Thank you, like always, man. Thank you, brother.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. I love listening to the show.
Likewise, man. We appreciate
Thanks,
you, man.
bro.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, one.
All right, Detroit. That's our guy, Detroit.
Hey, so
Detroit.
somebody else I want to give a shout out to on that defensive side of the ball is our other tackle, Daryl Jackson Jr.
Yes.
Oh,
I forgot about him. Yeah.
That boy's gonna be bad, man. He's gonna be a bad boy. They double teaming him to stop him because he was penetrating. He was moving people like, get out my way, you're my way. So
the D tackles look real good, man.
Yeah,
the D tackles was
our defensive ends they just look slow to me. Harvey, I wish he had a fast first step, dude. If that guy's first step was fast, and it would be a different story. But yeah, this one we didn't see Terrence Williams in the game.
Hey, we got a caller, fellas. We got a caller. It's Utah. Caller, state your name and where you're calling from.
Oh, you already know who this is. This is the Italian Stallion. Just wanted to get his 5 seconds in real quick.
Is it the Stallion?
It's the Stallion.
Let me give some. Let me give some to Frankie Joe. Let me give some.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
What's up, Jay? Talk to him, brother.
All right, listen, y'all already covered the other stuff. I'm just going to just throw this out there right now. Any fan that has an issue with Mario disciplining and doing his thing on the sidelines and actually the coaching that was going on, they can go root for somebody else. Go be an Oregon fan right now after what happened to them in Atlanta. I thought it was bad of what happened in Miami last year against Alabama when I was there. That was worse. Go ask Virginia Tech how they feel losing to the other, that Old Dominion on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Go ask LSU how they feel about paying $95 million to lose to a terrible Florida State team at home, pretty much.
Yep.
Got it for 10 years,
Nebraska
too. 10
and
years.
How about Nebraska and Scott Frost? How's that working out for you? Honestly, I don't care that it was Bethune-Cookman. I don't want to hear about how Manny Diaz won 63-0. Don't forget, we still lost to Florida and North Carolina before that game, so he had nothing but the kitchen sink to throw out there. Jaron Williams was the quarterback. He still had Shaq Quarterman and Pinckney at linebacker back then. He left us with pretty much not much, and that's why you're going to have guys starting next year that are probably true freshmen. If obviously the Saints will be in that mix too. That's all I'm saying. Right now, I watched a lot of football over the weekend. Ohio State, they were Clemson right now is with Georgia Tech 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. Look at how that's working out for them right now. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, you know what? It was Bethune-Cookman. We showed what we needed to do. Our quarterback didn't get touched. Special teams was actually special and not in the bad way. All the kickoffs went in the end zone. Extra points were perfect. There was actually blocking for kick returns. We didn't have to punt once. We almost housed one. I can't remember the last time, and it would have been so nice had that counted. But when was the last time Miami had a touchdown on special teams, offense, and defense? That's a hell of a trivia question right there. And it almost happened in Mario's first game.
Damn, they done blocked the kick. Damn. Well, I'm sorry, Jay.
Oh, you're watching it, so yeah. So,
yeah,
but no,
man.
But my point is that go root for somebody else, honestly. And don't jump back on the bandwagon after we've gone into College Station and beat Texas A&M. That's all I'm going to say. Don't jump back on the bandwagon. We don't need that. We know who suffered through all this. We're enjoying it. We know we've got some holes, and even Mario acknowledged it, that this is what you have when you have a coaching staff and analysts and all this stuff that we got put in place to fix these problems. And the next time we complain about a 57-point win or whatever the heck it ended up being, and I know math's not my major, but come on now, you know. And I think we relatively got out of the game pretty much scot-free, injury-free, thank God for once. And the guys that weren't available are going to be available this week to show what they got. And then it's all money in less than 2 weeks against A&M, where we go in there. I don't even call it. I guess it'll be like shocking the world or calling it an upset. But listen, after watching all the football I watched this weekend, it's still Alabama and Georgia, and we're going to be on our way. And there's a reason why we ain't competing with the in-state schools for supremacy. Mario's got his eyesight on the big fish like the Bamas and the Georgias of the world. So that's all I got, guys. Listen, love you all. Keep doing your thing. And we're going to, with that Southern Miss butt come Saturday. Go Canes.
Go Canes, man. Me and Frank will be talking to you in a minute, man. Love the call. That's James Freeman, man. James Freeman.
Yep.
I was talking to him over the weekend. He got into it with some dude that was still trying to save Manny down here, still calling out for Manny.
Hey, you want to know
He
what
wanted
happened?
to kill him.
I put him on that dude because I was arguing with the dude and I told him about it. And that dude, but you see the thing about it, the dude literally was trying to delegitimize the defense because he said, "Oh man, it could have stayed here for that." It's like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, okay, so Ivy got beat. We gave up a little bit of yardage and stuff like that. I mean, nobody was happy about that. But if you didn't see the change, if you didn't see the culture change, you saw the difference. And real quick, I just
We
want to
got.
credit. Go ahead, go ahead.
Hold on, let me answer that real quick.
All
Hey,
right.
caller, hold on real quick, caller. Let Frank finish making this point. Go ahead, Frank.
Real quick before we go to the call, I just wanted to say, if you look at the post game interviews, when Mario talked with that announcer at the end of the game, Mario literally was giving you a film session, telling you what went wrong on the spot. He didn't make excuses talking about, oh well, other teams do that. We see this all the time. He's literally giving you a film session. So I mean, hey man, attention to detail. He's doing it. So ready for the call.
Okay. Hey, caller, you on with Utah? State your name and where you calling from, brother.
Hey, what's up, my boy? This your boy B Mate. What's going on, man?
Hold on, B Mike. You know I gotta get you right. Hold on real quick, man. B Mike in the building. B Mike. Our brother in the building.
What's going on, fellas?
It's been a minute, man. How you been?
What's up, bro?
Man, I've been doing good, man. I had at work. I'm trying to rehab now and get myself back to where I was, man. I messed my leg up, so I've been laying a little low, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my mind and everything back on getting back to work, man. Because you know how it is when you mess your knee up. It has a tendency to kind of play a little tricks on you. You think you're ready, but when you get to moving around, you still realize, hold up, you're getting older. Like
I finna say that, B Mike. Remember, we ain't old no more. We ain't young no more, B Mike.
No, indeed.
Nah, man. I was looking at my son, man. My son played football, and I was looking at him today, and he was cutting the grass, and I was out there with him, and he was just looking at me, Dad, you all right? You all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. I just wish I can go back to looking the way you look now. I say, because I'm getting old now, and I'm putting on the pounds, but it's good. It's all good though, man. Man, I'm gonna say this, man. I watched that game Saturday, man, and you guys already know how I feel. It was okay. I give it a B grade. I still see some things that's got to be cleaned up, and I think Mario said that in an interview that a lot of these guys, it's gonna be like hitting them in the head with something new, because I think the one thing we got to remember as fans, man, come on now, we've been dealing with some BS for about the last couple of years, and we taking guys that we are trying to drill into them how to be better players, but also trying to drill into them to be consistent, be better at what you're doing. And when you've been dealing with coaches in the past that let you get away with stuff and give you a lot of shortcomings, and now we're starting to play football, some of these guys gonna go back to what Manning used to let them get away with, even in the game. And I think Mario was making a point about that. Hey, that's got to change. But I will say this, and I'm not gonna call nobody out. I was looking at some of the comments, man, where they was going off on Ivy and Flag, man. I'm gonna just put it to you like this here, man. Play the best damn players. I don't give a damn if you're a freshman. Here's what y'all have to remember about these freshmen, man. They came to Miami or they go to Alabama to play football. I don't care what college you go to. And a lot of times we hold these kids back because he's a freshman and he's not going to learn all this or he don't know all that. But damn it, it's your job to get them ready. You recruited them. You seen something in them. Hey, it's the same. It's the next man up. Flag, you playing good, man, but we're going to try something different. Put them in the game. We can't sit all that sitting back and holding these guys for a year or for the right game to come along. Man, the hell with all that shit. Put them in the game. Because I can guarantee you, If I know Mario, this is Nick Saban 101. I'm gonna let all y'all play today. Everybody gonna play. You're gonna get your stats up. I guarantee you by the second half of that Southern Miss game, if they still making them same mistakes, a lot of y'all gonna be riding that bench for a long time, and he gonna make it known to them players. If you pay attention to his interview, because Nick Saban does it all the time, he tells you what's about to happen, and he hopes the players get a chance to hear what he's saying. Because Nick Saban will talk about you in his interviews, he don't give a damn how you feel.
Facts.
And I'm just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being honest, and I'm seeing now where you're gonna have to make that transition because you got to think. What you got? One more. What it is? Middle Tennessee that I think we play after Texas A&M. Play the game and put whoever in there. But now it's gonna be time to get the ball rolling. Because man, I'm gonna tell you something. I watched North Carolina for the last 2 weeks. I don't know about that. That's some crap down there, North Carolina. That's crap. NC State, I don't see it. Dude, I'm telling you something. My hat goes off to East Carolina, dude. Them boys played their ass off.
Yeah.
And boy, when I see that defensive front was hitting, when I seen how them boys made that fourth down stop, that's how I want my linebackers to penetrate, and that's how I want my defensive line to penetrate. Don't sit there and think about it, because if you're thinking about it, that means you got too much shit going on in your head instead of playing football.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb boys penetrated, man. Them dumb boys played their ass off. I hate they lost, but they played their ass off. And I'm looking at a lot of these teams that we supposed to play. I'm sitting up here watching Clemson play in Georgia Tech, and I know it's the first game and everybody got hyped and this and this. By the time we get to that fourth game, we're going to know what everybody's team is going to be, because if you pay attention to it, certain things that you cannot hide. And that's why I'm telling everybody about Clemson quarterback. If you suck last year and you ain't got no accuracy, you ain't going to get it this year. I'm sorry. You might as well get that to that freshman and come on to the bench, because that's what's going to happen. You're trying to make a player into something that he just don't have. Okay, you're a five-star recruit, man, but you suck. But
B-Mac,
team,
real quick, B-Mac, I'm gonna let you have it again. Send that message to them people in Tallahassee, because they swear to God Jordan Travis is the second coming of freaking Dan Marino right now after last night. Please tell them people that.
Ask you a question. If anybody watched that game last night, you want to know what I watched all night when I watched that game last night between those two teams, and I know they got something in common. I bet you nobody didn't pay attention to. They do not have no wide receivers. Who the hell was Jordan Travis throw the ball? If they got a big game, it was to that big tall number 14, and he's inconsistent. They already said that. So y'all won. You got one star player on defense. I got to take my hats off to that number 5, because he was all over the place in Florida State. I don't know what the hell he had last night, but he played some ball. But that's the only person that I've seen. But far as your offense, your ass in trouble when you play somebody that's got an offense, because you can't put no punts up and poor LSU, man. I got cousins. I was just giving them the business yesterday, man. What the hell y'all got going on in Baton Rouge, bro? Y'all just paid somebody a whole lot of money to come down here, and you heard about the wide receiver cussed the coach out. They got into it after the game. That number 7, they was cussing like ain't nobody business up in there after the game.
Yeah.
So
he done checked out, man.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, I'm seeing our fans, and then this one thing I want our Miami fans to stop doing. Man, can we please, everybody that jumps in the transfer portal, I do not want them. Can we please stop that? We got to get away from this, man. Our program is so jacked up to every time somebody we think that is a good player, oh, you know they recruit. Hell no, I don't want them. You got to evaluate these kids, man. Stop that. We cannot do that no more, man. We took a lot of flyers with the old coaches, man. Stop that shit. Can you please let these coaches evaluate and let them recruit? I understand we might have to go to the transfer portal to get a few players, and I get that. But in order to build this program up, man, we're going to have to recruit. and get a pipeline going back into Miami to where we can get the right players in. Because you have to understand, some of these transfer players, man, ain't nothing but band-aids. And then half of the time, some of them don't work out because they're only looking at the platform. Some of them just want to be noticed. Okay, I went to Miami. Okay, this gonna help my draft status. Hell no, we don't stop. Stop, man. It's a lot of stuff that we are doing as a program, and I know it's because of the coaching we have had, man, that we have to stop, man. I'm telling you, like right now, talking about this game, man, I don't give a damn about no Bethune-Cookman. I knew we were going to beat them like that. That was a practice, okay? You're going to have to get down. You're going to have to play a little ball this Saturday, though. But I'm going to tell you, I know about them boys from Southern Miss now. That ain't too far from Alabama. I know a couple cats who went to school up there, and them boys will hit you in your mouth up there. So we may win, but you're going to find out this week that, hey, a lot of y'all going to find some of your favorite players might be getting ready to ride that pine. So that's what I'm looking forward to, man. Let's get out here, play the right players, man. I don't care if you're a freshman. Everybody keep talking about, our linebacker. Put him in there. I don't give a damn. If he can play, put him in there. Defense end, he can play. Wide receiver, he can catch. Running back, he can run. Quarterback, well, we pretty straight on the quarterback. I don't give a damn. If that kid can play, put him in the game. And if I know Mario and all the time that he spent with Nick Saban at Alabama, he fit do that. It ain't gonna be no drawing out. Oh, where this and this. And I'm just, I don't want to be the one to, stick the knife in a little deeper, bruh. Your boy is just a little bit too slow. I'm just gonna say that, man. A couple of them plays, boy, they was really cooking your boy grits, boy. They was cooking on flag grits, man. I'm like, oh no, nah, I can't do this another year. Like I told y'all in the beginning of the season, I'm taking it one game at a time. We 1-0 right now. We win next week, we 2-0. And it's on to the next one. But just like I say, I'm going to be patient. But I know Mario knows, just like we talking and everybody talking, it's the first game. And trust and believe, they know what got to be changed, so I ain't tripping on that. I'm just going to take it one game at a time. But like I say, Miami fans, come on now. We got to get back to reality. This is not the equipment manager. He's gone. We got a coach now. So we got to get back. We got to calm it down a little bit because just like my boy just say, them cats up there in Tallahassee, that they think they finna win the national championship now.
Yeah, bro.
Game. Hey, and I talked to a Florida Gator today. They telling me they finna kill Georgia. Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead. Go Gators.
One game.
Go Gators. Y'all finna beat Georgia. Go ahead. Okay, Tallahassee said it. Go ahead, Tallahassee. Y'all, they said they're going to get some rain, man. Y'all ain't hear that? They getting the rain, man, that week. Go ahead, Tallahassee. But when you bring your ass to Miami Gardens, baby, we got a nice big cake for you.
Oh, Jesus.
But we waiting on it. So, hey, y'all boy have a good night, man. Hey, I think I'm coming, my boy. I talked to my partner last when I emailed you the other night.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna hang up, and I think I'm gonna come up there, man, and kick with y'all boy, man.
Come on, man. I told you, man. I talked to a Hall of Famer yesterday, bro. We got it all planned out, man. We gonna go hang out with EJ, man. Edge down there at his shop. Let me put it up, man, for you guys too. If you didn't see it, man, we're gonna go down and go hang out with Edge during that day. The Cool with an Edge at his shop, man. Go down there, man. Shop a little bit at his shop. Hang out with man Edgerrin James, the Hall of Famer, our very own, man. And the address is up there, man. 365 14th Street in Atlanta. And then later on that night, man, we're going to take it to the Bash that night, man. So we're going to hang with Edge. Then we all going out there to the Bash after that, bro. So I got it up on the screen, you guys. I'll be putting the promotion up, running some promos too, man, on Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff. So we're going to hang out with Edge, man, during the day. So if y'all can get into town, get here early on Friday, if you can. We're going to be over there, man, when the store open. I think he said the store open at 11. I get all the details, man. and then I send it to you guys, B Mike. I email it to you like you know what I mean, you do, and I send you everything. But I think his store open at 10 or 11. He told me, I forgot, but I get everything. But there's the address right there. That's where we gonna be. We hanging out with Edgerrin James, man. We gonna bring the University of Miami, man, Florida 305, man, to Edgerrin James shop. The cool with the edge. There it is, right there, man. They go to store. Address. Y'all get ready.
And I still, I'm gonna email you probably by the end of this week, man. I need to get a couple of them sweatshirts from you because I didn't see it. I don't know on my phone, but I need to get that link so I can get a couple of them sweatshirts from you. But man, D,
I love it.
Boy, Frank, G, man, y'all boy take it easy. God bless you and chill out, man. This be all right.
Likewise, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And be praying for you to get better, man.
Yeah, man. Take care of yourself, man. Get some rest.
Hey, man, I'm doing that now. I got to, man, because, after a while, you be at home too much time with the wife, boy. They can throw something at you, boy. I like, man, I really...
Don't we know?
I can't talk too loud. Mine in the room right now, but so...
Guess what? Mine probably...
Hey, George, I can't say too much, George.
Look. I'm just going to agree, and I'm going to just leave it at that, because mine probably lurking in the chat somewhere. She be watching.
B-Mike, I hear you. I'm going to leave it like
that. Hey, boy. Hey, y'all boy, take it easy, man. God bless you and your fans, man, and y'all have a good night, man.
Man, you too, brother. Love you, man. I'll talk to you soon, man.
All
right, right.
It's you talk, baby.
Hey, y'all, listen, man. It's been a great night. Great night. We just wanted to come on real quick, man, and we wanted to give a recap, man, of the game from this past weekend. We're going to come back at you this Friday for the Hype Show. And don't forget, next Friday on the 16th, we got Mr. Brett Romberg that's going to come in. A Kane legend will be a guest on the show, man. So you guys get ready for that. That's on the 16th, not this Friday, but next week. Mr. Brett Romberg is going to join Utah. So, man, I'm going to let all of the guys, man, get some departing words, man. We got to, man, Larry Frank, he here tonight, man. Oh, my God, man. It's like seeing Jesus, man, just walk across the wall. I mean, man.
Hey.
Come here, man. I mean, he in the building, man, tonight.
Told you.
Man, he here, man. Utah family, he bite with the family, man.
Just make sure Tariq ain't nowhere in the building because James St. Patrick is back, boy. Ghost is back.
Talk to us, Joy.
Like I said, man,
good, right?
I won't be able to get on from 8:00 on Friday. But
Coach Hayes, go Hayes.
Shout out to Coach Hayes.
Coach Hayes.
9:00, I'll be on Friday. 9:00, I'll be on.
Okay.
I'll be on.
That's what's up. Coach, I'm mad about my fantasy team, man. I don't even want to talk to you right now, Coach Hayes. I ain't doing good. Larry, what you look like in the league?
Man, 3 of my dudes didn't even play, man. I got Keyshawn. I was looking for Keyshawn for the first quarter. I'm like, well, what's going on? Then I found out the report that he was hurt. And then I got my starting running back for Iowa. Iowa wound up winning the game with a field goal and 2 safeties. He didn't play. And it's dude, man, 3 of my dudes just left me hanging, bro. So I got to shake back, man. I don't like no 0-1. I feel like I'm Manny Diaz.
I know, right? 5 of my players messed up. For real. Hey, you guys, listen, man. We're going to be in the city November the 11th in Atlanta. I'm going to keep screaming it. Come on. Y'all just heard B. Mike say he coming. I talked to Edge yesterday. We hanging out with Edge there at the Gills. There it is right there, man. The cool with an Edge. That's his store. We're going to be with Edgerrin James. We hanging out with him. We're going to go over there. We bringing everybody to his store. We're going to pack it out. We're going to do a tailgate over there at his store. We're going to hang out, man. He said, y'all come on. So that's what we're doing. And then we going to the Bass later on that night, and we're going to party, man. So it's going to be on, you guys. It's on, man. We're going to have a good weekend. Got it lined up, man. So we're going to have a great weekend. So everybody get ready. Everybody get ready, man. So Joy Diaz, give you the parting words, brother. Let's get out of here.
Hey, it feels good to be back on the show. See you got Friday. Go Kings.
Bring it out.
Shouts out to George. Shouts out to Devin. Shouts out to the whole chat, man. Thank y'all, bro. Y'all make it what it is. Y'all make it worth everything. And, hey, man, we want to know, You know, I know people are like, man, it wasn't nobody, but a win is a win. I bet you Virginia Tech
Clemson done
wishes they
scored
were
again. Not to
1-0.
cut you off, Frank. They done
Uh-huh.
scored again, bro. Clemson done scored again.
What's the score?
14-0. Well, it's about to be 14-0, 13.
Well,
My bad, Frank. Go ahead.
that's cool. I took them at the -23, so keep on scoring. But anyway, nah, man, just enjoy every moment, you know, of what we got going on. Enjoy Mario, enjoy Josh, because, like I say, he won't be with us long. So, but hey, man, it's a new season, and I'm loving it. Love y'all.
Most definitely. Shout out to Larry. Shout out to George. Shout out to George. Really appreciate it being back.
Ghost.
So you talk Ghost. Yeah. That we go. Yeah. AKA Ghost. That we go.
Yeah.
Hey, just go ahead and put it out. You need to put Ghost up there, man, for his name instead of the G. We ain't going to give Ghost man laugh, right?
Yeah. Ghost Diaz.
You Diaz.
Yeah.
I love it. We coming back at y'all Friday night for the pregame. Southern Miss versus Miami, 8 o'clock sharp. You guys join the show, join the chat. We love you guys. Everybody stay safe. Have a great weekend. So y'all know how we start off every show, and you know how we end every show. The 1-0 Miami Hurricanes. It ain't no us without you, baby. And we out. Everybody have a safe weekend. We'll talk to you soon. It's Utah. Man, shout out to George one more time, man. Let me get it to him, man.
Oh my gosh!
It's Utah, baby.
But not a kid, Gucci for real, look at the tax, man. Best trap alive, look at the facts. If they ain't what you call me, shot in the distance. Push a little weight in my hood and then flex. I'm on the Nike shit for real, you niggas